BingX, a trusted global crypto exchange. Trade spot, futures, or copy top traders easily. Sign up via the link or referral code to get 30 USDT instantly, plus up to 1,500 USDT in bonuses for verification, deposit, and trading.
Britons journeying to the European Union will soon encounter a significant shift at the border as new biometric checks are set to be implemented starting Sunday. This marks the long-awaited launch of the Entry-Exit System, or EES, a crucial update for non-EU citizens traveling into the Schengen area. The system aims to streamline and enhance border security by capturing essential traveler data. Initially, the implementation will be phased, a strategic move designed to prevent widespread chaos and allow for a smoother transition. It's anticipated that it may take up to 6 months for the system to be fully operational across all borders, with traditional passport stamping continuing during this adjustment period. Under the EES, the majority of non-EU or non-European Economic Area citizens and residents will be required to undergo fingerprint scanning and facial photography at their point of entry. Travelers will also need to scan their passports, and in some instances, may be asked to provide confirmation of their accommodation plans, return tickets, sufficient financial resources, and comprehensive travel or medical insurance. These additional requirements, while not universally enforced at every border crossing, signify a more thorough process. In preparation, countless machines have been strategically installed at airports and border posts throughout Europe, anticipating the system's introduction, which was originally slated for 2022. Key departure points, particularly those where French and EU border control is situated on UK soil, such as Eurostar services at St. Pancras International Station, have seen substantial investments, amounting to tens of millions of pounds, poured into infrastructure upgrades and sophisticated computer systems to ensure compliance with these new regulations. The prospect of these additional checks, especially for drivers and passengers who will need to disembark their vehicles to register their information, has understandably generated concerns about potential long queues. Ports like Dover, a major ferry terminal, and to a lesser extent, the Eurotunnel terminal in Folkestone, are bracing for potential delays. To mitigate the impact of significant traffic tailbacks, the government has proactively secured 2 overflow sites in Kent for motorway traffic, ready to be deployed if necessary. However, the fears of widespread gridlock have significantly diminished due to the carefully planned phased rollout of the EES. For the initial month of operation, only coaches and heavy goods vehicles will be subject to the new checks at the Eurotunnel and Dover ports. Similarly, at Eurostar, only a small proportion of passengers will be asked to register their details until January. The European Commission has expressed confidence in the new system, stating its expectation that it will lead to smoother and safer traveling for all. The EES is designed to provide border officials across the EU with instant access to traveler information, flagging any irregularities automatically. During this rollout phase, individual EU member states will have the autonomy to determine the precise timing and locations for deploying the system, allowing them to start benefiting from the new system, while ensuring that border authorities, the transport industry and travelers can adjust to the new procedures. The UK government is committed to maintaining close communication with EU authorities, actively monitoring the system's introduction, and has initiated an extensive information campaign to guide travelers. While the official guidance suggests that individual checks should take no more than 2 minutes, travelers are being advised to anticipate potentially longer waits upon arrival within the Schengen area. UK Transport Minister Keir Mather has emphasized the government's primary objective: our priority is to minimize disruption for travelers and hauliers, particularly at our busiest border crossings. We'll continue working closely with European partners and local resilience forums to keep traffic flowing and journeys smooth. Recent research from the travel organization ABTA reveals a concerning lack of awareness among travelers, with nearly half of all Britons and 39% of frequent travelers remaining unaware of the new EES requirements. This lack of awareness is particularly significant given the belief that many British individuals who have inadvertently exceeded the post-Brexit 90-day limit for stays within a 180-day period within the Schengen area have previously avoided detection. An ABTA spokesperson commented, "It should eventually make travel easier. But those breaching the 90-day rule will be automatically detected." The freight industry has voiced its concerns, urging the government to seek an exemption for professional drivers who, until now, may have been routinely permitted passage through borders without such rigorous checks. Logistics UK, a prominent trade body, while welcoming the phased introduction, acknowledged that disruption was inevitable and has called upon the government to collaborate with France on developing a dedicated app that would allow drivers to complete their registrations away from the border itself, further easing potential congestion. The EU anticipates that passport stamping will be phased out entirely before April 10, in anticipation of the busy summer travel season. Travelers are strongly advised to consult the official